Okay, this is a homework problem on equivalence relation. We have a set A contains 5 elements A, B, C, D, and E, and it says suppose R is an equivalence relation on A, and suppose also that R has two equivalence classes. Also, we know R is related to D, A is related to D, B is related to C, E is related to D. And we want to write out R as a set. So one thing we know that R is an equivalence relation means that R is reflexive, and hence A must be related to A, B must be related to B, C must be related to C, and D must be related to D. And the other thing we know is R is symmetric. So if X is related to Y, then Y is related to Z. In this case, we know R is related to D. A is related to D. So that means that D is related to A. B is related to C, so C is related to B. E is related to D, so D is related to E. Okay. Anytime we see X is related to B and to Y, then we're sure that Y is related to X also because it's symmetric. And transitivity will give us that A is related to D is related to E, so A must be related to R is transitive. That means that X is related to Y and Y is related to Z implies X is related to Z. So anytime we see A is related to D is related to E, we should get A is related to E also. And we'll have those. For example, B is related to B and B is related to C, so B must be related to C. So we will be using these to form our R. I'll erase this and I'll write out. Erase these. And I'll write out the equivalence class of A, for example. We know it has A in it. It has D in it. It has E in it because these are related. And if it had B in it, it would contain C also. If it had B in it, C would be in there also. So we would only have one equivalence class, but we know we have two. So it can't have B in it. That means that the equivalence class containing B will have B and C because B and C are related already, we know that. So same thing, if it had C in it, if this had C in it, it would have to contain B. So the relation R is A is related to A is related to D, A is related to E, D is related to A, D is related to E, D itself, D is related to E is related to A, is related to D, is related to E itself. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. B is related to B and to C. C is related to B. C is related to C. And these are, this is the relation R. Okay? Maybe I could organize it a little better, saying what A is related to, and then what B is related to, what C is related to, and then D, and then E. That might be a good organized answer for the reader, instead of them chasing whether we have exhausted. D is related to D, D is related to E related to A, E related to D, and E That's what we have. All right.